do I have to get a permit before I apply to Prime? Do I have to get my permit before I apply? You do not. Do not have to get your permit first. Would I suggest you to get your permit first? I would. Definitely. I talked to some recruiters on this because I had people asking me, do I need to get my permit before I apply, or do I need to apply and then take my permit test? Okay. Now, whenever you take your test, your permit test, if you get your permit before you come here, this is what the recruiter told me, is people that have their permit before they apply, it makes the process a lot easier because you have somebody that has studied to take the permit test. They've studied the material. They have better knowledge of what they're getting into. They understand it better. So it's going to make you better whenever you have to ask the recruiter some questions. A lot of your little questions that you could have studied the book and got the answer to won't be asked. So like, people will be more prepared to ask the questions about actually what's the living arrangement, like does the trucks have this, do the trucks not have this. They understand that they will be sleeping in the trucks. They understand like the safety involved in driving a truck, so you are better prepared. Now on the flip side, you might forget to take one of the tests that Prime requires. One of the big things that Prime requires is a tanker endorsement. If you don't have a permit and you call a recruiter, they're going to go through, the normal spiel about trucking and stuff like that. They're going to, do you have any questions? And then they're going to give you the list of tests to study. You have the general knowledge, you have Airbrakes, you have combination vehicles. They're all separate tests. And then you have tanker. A lot of people that get their permits have to go back and take the tanker test. There are states that will not let you get your tanker's endorsement without having a CDL. So those states, Prime knows about it. Hey, you can't even get your tanker's endorsement until you get a CDL. We understand. If you can take that test at the DMV while you do your permit test, go ahead and get it out the way. Get it done. It doesn't matter if you're going reefer, flatbed, or tanker, or intermodal, or the new grain trailers, whatever they're called. It doesn't matter what division you're going into, because guess what? We're all haul at some point some liquid enough that requires a tanker permit. So tanker, of course, is going to be filled. If you're going tanker, you have to have a tanker endorsement. That's kind of common sense. If you're going reefer, guess what? We haul big bulk tanks. We haul drinks. We haul sodas, whatever. It all has liquid in it. You have to have a tanker's endorsement. Flatbed, sometimes they haul bulk chemicals and stuff like that. So they're going to also require to have a tanker's endorsement. So that's something to think about. If you're going to take your test at the DMV before you apply, make sure that you try to get that tanker's endorsement on your permit. A good idea to go ahead and get that started. Either way you go, it's going to work out fine. You get your permit first and then you apply, or you don't have a permit and you call. The thing is, at the end of the day, the person that has the permit has done a lot of studying, and they're better equipped to ask the questions that mean the most to them. They kind of have an understanding of what they're getting into. They have an understanding of the safety aspect of it. The people that don't have a permit, they put in their application and a recruiter has to send them to get their permit and stuff like that. Then they don't really understand completely. I mean, they done research, don't get me wrong. They understand, hey, well, I'm going to be driving a big truck with a bunch of weight in the trailer. They're going to understand that, but do you have a really good knowledge of what you're getting into? So either way will work, like I said. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys that have CDLs, y'all know the drill. Y'all, if you already have a CDL and you're coming to Prime, just go ahead and put in that application. At the end of the day, what is the worst going to happen? They're going to say no. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching my videos.